Follow all Moasers news on his website, www.moasers.com. And on his Facebook Moasers and Instagram Moasers13 page 2. For daily exclusive publications.
Hello, welcome on Monsieur for this new montage and video, and the today topic is about working with arpeggio or motion sequence in the scene memories. That's the first video about scenes memories. So we split them in separate parts to not be too long and too huge to understand to you. If you're not already a YouTube follower, please click on subscribe and click on the bell to be informed when I release a new video. If you like that video content, do not forget to click on like. And if you want to support the channel for the free video I release for you here on YouTube, please use the super thanks.
For that video, I've chosen the Club Beat performance. This is one of the Motif XF performances. If you go to Category Search and go to the Attribute page, you can select and see all Motif XF performances. They have been reworked for Montage M. I've got this Club Beat performance here, which is quite nice. I'd like to work on the scenes, take it back to my hand and have some fun with it. The first thing I'd advise you to do, when you're really serious about working with scene memory, is to simply go here, to the scene screen. In that way, you can see what's going on. Today, we're going to concentrate on this screen, ARP and motion sequence. For each scene, at the top you'll see the scene activation. I'm obliged to pass my hand like this. This is scene 2, you can see it moving there, scene 3, scene 4 and scene 5. For each scene, I can choose whether or not to manage arpeggios or motion sequence. Arpeggios activated or not, motion sequences activated or not. And it's very important, have the ARP master button here, activated or deactivated, ditto for the motion seq master button. You can do that with scene memories. That's a starting point. After that, for each scene, it's quite simple, I'll take the buttons there to do it. Because there are certainly only 5 variations. But if I wanted to start on 5, I could say that here, I want 5. And if I want to rearrange, I'll do one as example, and you'll see that, this is variation 5, and this is variation 1. But what you have to understand, and I'm going to put it back the way it was before, is that it calls all variations 1 from all parts at the same time. You can't call variation 1 from part 1, with variation 3 from part 2, with variation 5 from part 3. No, it'll be variation 1 of all the parts, so make sure you follow the video up to the end. Because in the bonus, I'm going to explain or remind you how to work this kind of thing. First idea that comes to my mind. I'd like to start without arpeggio, do an intro with just the bass. How can I do that? Because the most rhythmic is this one, scene 1. I like it. You've seen the shift plus scene number. I don't do it there, but you can do it here, it might be more practical for you. For me in on-screen visualization, it's better on that way, and here you'll see, I've got exactly the same thing. It's the same, I go into my scene like this, I've kept it well, I've copied it well. If I simply want to reorganize, I change the variations because it calls for variations. If I want that, it comes here, which was variation 1. Here I put 1, 2, 3, 4, I put 5 for example, to redo what it was before. But on this one, I want to unactivate the ARP master. There's no motion sequencer. You can do exactly the same thing here with the motion sequencer. Obviously, everything I've shown for the arpeggios works exactly the same way for the motion sequences. I'm not going to do it again with the motion sequence, but it's basically the same for both. I'll remove the motion sequence view to not lose you, and concentrate on the arpeggios. Now I can do my little bass intro for example. Then, when I've done my little bass intro, when I've finished, I get ready and switch to variation 2. And then. That's about it for this video. You can see that it goes pretty fast for this one. So you have exactly the same thing for motion sequences. So you can have the arpeggio activated, but not the motion sequencer on scene 2, for example. Then on scene 3, as you can see, I can activate it, and also, I can activate a motion sequence that I need. We have all this type of interaction we can do on this scene screens.
Would you like to take in hand, learn or improve your knowledge of your Yamaha synthesizer or stage keyboard? Book your Moesu Masterclass now. Your private session is conducted online through Zoom. Take all benefit of Joel expertise for all these topics. It's available for users all over the world through Music Hackspace platform in English or in French. It's easy. Select your date and time from the Moesu calendar available slots on your time zone. Choose your topic, and after your online personal meeting, you can download your session video to review it, as many anytime you need. And now, that's the bonus time.
For this bonus, in the same example type, this is where you say to yourself, my intro is fine, but here, the arpeggio of one part calls for variation 2. When I've prepared my part, I've prepared my variations. At the end, it's not the one I want. As example, the one in 4, I prefer in 2. How can I do that? I go to Performance, I press Navigation, so I can press here on ARP. I need to go to the part where I need to change the variation. Here at Common Level, you can see everything in a general way. Here we have ARP Select. Since you can see everything, you can use it to prepare, to say to yourself, what do I have in variation 1? What do I have in 2? What do I have in 3? I can see all my instruments and arpeggios, and then say to myself, variation 3, the chill ambient, wasn't exactly what I wanted. You can see that it follows very well, because I press part 3, and there I am. MB1 ambient 1, that's not the one I wanted, I want the first one. I can of course use it twice, that's the first example. I want a copy, how do I do that? I want to have the ambient BA1 twice. In variation 1 and in variation 2. I press Shift plus Edit at the same time. These two buttons. So here I'm starting from part 3, which I can't change, and I always want to stay on part 3. I want variation 1 to be the same as variation 2, because I thought I'd do something better. I do copy, because you can do exchange too, so here I choose copy, and you can see that I've got the BA1 ambient, the A1 ambient break, on variations 1 and 2. I stay on the same part, and here for variation 5, I want it to go to 4, and the 5th to 4th. I'm careful to choose Exchange to swap, and I click on Exchange. As you can see, I swapped FB2 to 4 and FB1 to 5. This is how you can reorder, once you've fully tested your performance. This allows you to reorder from what you had, to get the desired result in your scene memory.
This is video ending. I hope you have liked it. I hope you have find it interesting. As a reminder, you can book your Moesu Masterclass directly on the Music Hackspace platform. See you soon for one other Moesu video. Bye.
Would you like to discover, learn, or improve your knowledge of your Yamaha synthesizer or stage keyboard? Book your Moesu's Masterclass now. Your private session is conducted online through Zoom. Take all benefit of Moser's expertise, Yamaha synthesizers and stage keyboard specialist and consultant for Yamaha Music Europe and France. As member of International Yamaha Tech Talk live team, music hackspace instructor and host of the Camelot Pro Sessions, Joel take care of your experience level. Whether you're a beginner or a skilled user, get the most out of your Yamaha synthesizer, stage keyboard, John Mayla's software suite or Camelot Pro. Book your session for your personal Moser's one-to-one session. It's available for users all over the world through Music Hackspace platform. It's easy. Select your date and time from the Moser's calendar available slots on your time zone. Thank you for watching this Moser's video. Do not forget to click on like, subscribe and click on the bell to be informed when a new video is online. Do not hesitate to write a comment or ask a question. See you soon, bye!